What's up, guys? It's Real Financial. Today we're going to talk about how much more will the stock market drop. But before we get started, please hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel. Leave a comment. Please subscribe. And if you're not following me on Instagram at reals_financial, go search me up. Follow me. I usually try to post daily. I post on my story daily. So just follow me there. Subscribe here. Like the video. Comment. Let's get started. In my opinion, the stock market bottom is near, just because there's already a lot of fear out there in the stock market. There's a lot of people selling already, a lot of people panic selling. So in my opinion, the stock market bottom is already near. I believe the stock market bottom will probably hit between today or tomorrow, or I think it probably hit today already, just because the stock market, the Dow Jones is already at 18,000. That really shows you how much fear there is out there. And there's been a lot of surveys out there surveying people how much fear is there between a 1 to 5. Usually it's about a 2, but when they did all these surveys last week, the surveys say that the major panic was already at a 5. So that just shows you that people are just panicking and they think cash is king right now. And there's been a lot of articles written about cash is king. People are just trying to have cash right now because there's a lot of uncertainty out there of what's going to happen throughout this illness, when this illness can become a vaccine out there, or when it's going to be a treatment. So I think the stock market is already near bottom and it's about to go up. And when it goes up, it's going to be a bull market. And I expect it to go up pretty rapidly, just because this was just a medical crisis, not a financial crisis. But that's reason number 1. Let's go to reason number 2. Reason number 2 is the reason why I think stock market is near bottom is because I think a lot of investors are just waiting for this plan to go through the Senate so people could receive $1,000. The people, the taxpayers, the U.S. citizens are going to receive $1,000. And then if you have a kid, I think they're thinking about giving $500 per kid. And I think in a total of a certain amount of people, the most you can get is like $3,000. There's a lot of different ways, categories it's going through. Details are getting finalized. So I just think once this bill gets passed, it's going to give a lot of confidence to investors. A lot of consumers are going to start going out there and spending money. And then the stock market's going to go up. Stock market is all about supply and demand. So I think there's going to be a lot of demand after this check goes out. Receive a lot of confidence. I think the worst for this illness is already happening. I think there's already a lot of fear out there. If you go to the stores, you just see the stores packed. They can't get any more packed. So I already think the fear is already out there. So the only way we could go is just improving. So I already think the fear is already in us. And I think the only way we could get is better. So the investors are just waiting for this plan to go through, and then the investors' confidence is going to go in. And then we're going to reason number 3. And then all these people are going to just start throwing money into the stock market. Stock market is going to start going up. Confidence starts going up. Spending goes up. And then everything goes fine again. Reason number 3 is about, just like how I was saying, hedge funds already started nibbling on their positions. Nibbling just means like they've been just started buying stocks slowly. Because once the hedge funds start buying and they start throwing a lot of money, for them, when they start buying thousands, sometimes even $1 million of stocks. So once they start buying, that's kind of like a sign that the stock market is already near bottom or it's about to hit. Because these hedge funds, even though there's no inside information, they know a lot of people, so they know what's really happening. So once these hedge funds start buying and they start throwing all these thousands, sometimes even millions of dollars, for me, it just shows me that if they're buying, that means they know something that we still don't know. And they probably got inside information somewhere, or they just know what's going on, or a vaccine's already planning, or a treatment's around the corner. So once I started reading about the hedge funds started buying positions, started buying stocks slowly, that just told me I need to start doing it too, even though I already kind of knew the stock market was already going to be rock bottom. So that's reason number 3. Let's go reason number 4. Reason number 4 is that the United States is already getting a bunch of testing kits out there to test the illness. And I think once this happened, this just did the numbers of the illness is already a lot. So people are already getting a lot of fear just because there's a lot of people testing positive for the illness, because there's more testing kits. So more testing kits means that they're going to find out who has more people with this illness. So that just shows to me that the more kits out there, the more positive results are going to come. For me, that's a good news, because now these people get on lockdown. They don't spread the illness to other people. So for me, that's a good news. Let's go to reason number 5, and the last reason. It's already we already reached major panic, like I've been saying. So if we already reached major panic, there's already a a lot of selling out there. People already started selling a bunch of positions, and then I know there's already major panic when people are trying to take out their money on a 401k, and they're trying to get that 10% fee, that penalty fee. Once people start asking me if that's a good idea to take out your 401k, that just means that these people who don't really know how to invest, or they're not well known about the investing, when they are willing to even go to a 10% fee, take out their money, that just means that's major fear is already in us. So that's why I think the stock market is already in the bottom. I don't think there's much further we could go, although it'll probably just go down a further couple hundred points. But I do predict, I don't like predicting things, but I do predict that the Dow Jones will probably hit 20,000 by the end of April. Beginning of May, around my birthday, was May 10th. I do predict the Dow Jones will probably hit 20 to 21,000. I do expect a major bull run, just because Apple and Boeing have a lot to do with how well the Dow Jones performs. There's a lot of percentage on that, and I expect those companies to do really well. And those are just a few reasons why I think how much further the stock market is going to go down. If you like the video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like the button, share the video. Go follow me on Instagram at reels_financial. You guys have a wonderful day.